grab a ball. When I'm on the mic, I ain't for playing, not at all. Cause I clock 10 G's a week, booming at my peak. Always see I can give you a job, a place to eat. Hardy, meet your homeboy Marty at a bar. Party taking over, barking like a dog named Rover. I'm picking suckers like a 4-leaf clover. Everybody nerds on the mic, they some cobras. So now they saying egg breeders get no. But ain't no future in your front. There ain't no future in your front. I'm the B, the R to the double E-Z. And down with my homie G-A-S-N-O-E. And suckers cause I'm static cause they still be disagreeing. I don't give a, cause I'm from F-L-I-N-T in a city where pity runs slow. If you ever...
First opened in the millennium year of 2000. There's a look at Comerica Park here in Detroit. Opening day for the 2014 season between the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching's going to be important for these guys, no question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2014 Detroit Tigers.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for our visitors here, the Kansas City Royals, as Ned Yost has his guys lined up like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number's right there on the right side of your screen. Alcides Escobar will get his first cuts here. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now this is lined into left field, a base hit. So he kicks off the festivities with a ringing single. So the leadoff man is aboard to start the series. And with that, let's take a look at the defense for the Detroit Tigers. It's brought to us by the folks at Majestic. If it happens in baseball, it happens in Majestic. Lorenzo Cain will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. A look in on Escobar, now the pitch. Runners off for second.
Yep, single and then a walk to start the inning. Now, this is exactly how big innings get started. So they're set up now to maybe put up a crooked number here.
Eric Hosmer will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
That's a good idea, 1 and 2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
And they got him.
Yeah, not a real heady base running move right there. He's got thoughts of going to third, and then he thinks better of it, and by then, he's a dead duck out there trying to make it back to second.
Here now the 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And there's something he just may well remember for quite a while. His first big league punch out. I'm sure he's hoping it'll be the first of many, many more.
And you hear a lot of pitching coaches talking about pitchers letting their defense do the work. But the truth is, if you want to stick around in the big leagues, you're going to have to take matters into your own hands every once in a while, too. In this day and age, you have to be able to strike guys out if you want to be successful.
Salvador Perez will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Comes set, now the pitch. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Royals leave 1. Royals nothing. Tigers due up. It's Major League Baseball and it's on the show. Here's a look at the starting lineup for the Tigers now. And they'll have to face one of the tougher assignments a team could be handed, the difficult-to-solve right-hander Chris Medlin. And the Royals defensively will look like this behind him. Jose Iglesias will stride to the box as he gets ready for his first AB of the year. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. Well, this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Another payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ballgame.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location there. And it's well placed, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Anthony Gose will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Swing hard liner to left center. Gordon comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
And that's just some bad luck right there. With the outfield at their normal depth, this ball might have gotten down. But with them playing in, well, it's a completely different story.
Michael Lee will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and one away now. Here comes the 1-1. Runner goes for second. Not in time. He's in there at second.
And this is one of those guys that can certainly be an X factor in this series. He sets a tone early here with a first inning steal of second base.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. He took second fairly easily. Any thought of third base here?
I don't think so. You've got a good hitter at the plate. A single is probably all he needs. I'd let him try to drive you in.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Yeah, he's got a base open, but I don't think you want to put two men on for that guy in the very first inning. No thanks.
And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. Fouled back. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
That's the second walk he's allowed here in the first inning. I have a feeling if you ask his manager, he's going to say that that's way too many already. You can't go giving away base runners, or you're going to find yourself in a big hole early on.
Miguel Cabrera will be the batter. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Yeah, that's a good read right there at first base. Now, this play's right in front of him, so even though this ball's hit hard, he's got enough time to make it back safely.
Victor Martinez will get his first shot at it here. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. He'll come home with it. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more on opening day after this. Alex Rios will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away.
Yeah, make it 3 straight strikeouts for him now. But what's impressive is that these aren't just any hitters up there. These are the 3, 4, and 5 guys in the lineup. And he went through them like they weren't even there.
Alex Gordon will get his first opportunity now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Well, if you're just tuning into this game and you're wondering what's going on so far, well, here's the last 4 guys that have come to the plate. Here they are in order, and he's set down all 4 of those guys, all via the strikeout.
Kendrys Morales will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
And he's saying, give me a break. I mean, that pitch is right there. Yeah, I tell you, though, complaining like that is only going to squeeze that strike zone a little more.
Omar Infante will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Here it comes now to Infante. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A runner on first with 2 away. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Yoenis Cespedes will start things off in the bottom of the second. Now the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
And they know full well the threat that this guy poses. So even down 3-1, I can't imagine he's going to get anything that he can drive right here.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Not a real good sign here. Already his 3rd walk of the ball game this early on. And that's a sign to me he may not have brought his A game to the ballpark. He's had to work awfully hard out there so far.
Nick Castellanos will dig in and take his first cuts of the new campaign. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count. From the stretch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Oh, look at this. From a knee, he gets him with a little help from the scoop at first. A nice play on both ends there.
Well, that's one third baseman taking a hit away from the other one right there. That's a nice play to stretch out for this ball, then get to his feet quickly, make a nice strong throw across the diamond. There's nothing easy about that play.
Alex Avila will take his cuts now. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
Come on, Detroit, let's go.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
And we should take a look at this again on Show Track. This is one of those at-bats he's not going to want to watch again because that ball's a foot outside. Not what he wants to be doing up there.
Hernan Perez will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, this is going to be a short outing if the walks continue to be a problem. I mean, that's 2 already here in the second inning.
Jose Iglesias will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Won't offer it what looked to be the circle change, 3-1. Fastball here?
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1. You can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Mike Moustakas will step in here to start their half of the 3rd with the top of the order to follow. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. 1 away here to begin the 3rd.
Up next for the Royals, shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Alcides Escobar will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Lorenzo Cain will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Two and one.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Gose is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. KC down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Anthony Gose makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will land foul. A payoff pitch one more time. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
The batter, right fielder,
Michael Lee will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Makeup call there?
I don't know, but let's just say they're even.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Now here's a swing and a ground ball. And this is knocked down on the mound. But they will still get the lead runner at second, so no double play. But, boy, very fortunate to record the first out there.
Yeah, and the bobble here to start the play took away any chance of getting two. But that's a pretty good recovery right there to at least get the out at second base.
Miguel Cabrera will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. And there he goes towards second. Fouled back. Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. Here's a fastball that swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And there to take it in is Gordon for out number 2. Victor Martinez will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Good curveball right there, and that just really froze him.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
Come on, Tigers!
And he sits on the curveball there and hammers it to deep right field. And that will find the seats, a home run. A 2-run shot for Victor Martinez. And it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
If these guys want to repeat as division champs, they're going to need a big year out of this fella right here. He gets himself off to a good start with his first home run of the year.
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. And this will be fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball hit in the air to left center. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. Matt Vasgersian here as Eric Hosmer gets ready to start things out for Kansas City. Here's the full count offering. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
This is the second time he struck out so far, and this is a type of ball game where, you know, it's wet out, the field's slippery, it's a little muddy. Who knows what can happen if you just put the ball in play?
So 1 away now, and here comes the catcher, Salvador Perez. 1 out, nobody on. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Alex Rios will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Nick Castellanos will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Good idea with the circle change, but he lays off and the count runs full. Pitch on the way. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
Alex Avila will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Pitch on its way to Avila. Fastball, and he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman,
Hernan Perez will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
The shortstop, number 1,
Jose Iglesias will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Here he comes on 3-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. We'll see Alex Gordon to start things out when we come back. It's the Tigers 2 and the Royals nothing. And there is Alex Gordon. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. Payoff pitch one more time. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is called in for the first out.
Yeah, doesn't look like much has changed here to start this inning either. That's 8 in a row now he's set down.
Kendrys Morales will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
You just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row, he said now.
Omar Infante will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Swung on and missed. 3-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Late on the changeup, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that is into the right field seats. It's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Royals have cut the deficit now to 2-1.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, if you've got power, hey, you go for it. I mean, he just keeps those hands high, drives right on through the baseball, full extension. That ball ain't coming back.
Mike Moustakas will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Out in front of the fastball here as he lifts a fly ball out toward right field. Lee is under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Well, the Royals draw one closer thanks to this solo home run. Middle of the afternoon in Motown. It's the Tigers 2 and the Royals 1. Anthony Gose will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
And you'll get a good look at the grip on his 2-seam fastball. You grip it along the narrower seams on the baseball, and that gives it that running action you don't see on the 4-seamers.
Michael Lee will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choice his last time. The 1-1 home. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
And now with that pitch count getting up there just a little bit, you can see that some of these pitches are missing just a little farther away than they were earlier.
And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. Under it is Kane, and there are 2 away now.
And there you get a look at his pitches by inning. You can see the count. He's at 83 for the ball game. Not a huge concern just yet, but he's starting to get up there.
Miguel Cabrera will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. Up high, 2-1 now. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Rios will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Back with more on opening day after this. Alcides Escobar will stand in to start things off, as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Oh, I'm feeling good about this one.
And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
And a full count now, 3-2.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the second inning.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Yeah, another good start to an inning for him here. He's really only made one bad pitch the entire game. That was the solo home run. Other than that, you can see there, not much to speak of at all.
Lorenzo Cain will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. Now a fastball for a strike, and from 2-0, it's back to 2-2.
Feel that breeze up here.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. On deck, there's Eric Hosmer. And he gets under this one a bit as this is lifted into center field. Ghost is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
First baseman number 35, Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. KC down in order. They still trail it here, 2-1. Victor Martinez will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Now a line drive over the shortstop's head and on into left center field, and that should be extra bases to begin the inning. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Oh, that one sounded great off the bat. That's a good, crisp line drive right here to start the inning, and he'll make it up to second with a leadoff double.
Now here comes Kansas City manager Ned Yost making that slow walk to the mound. And he's already made the change. That's going to be all for the starter, Chris Medlin. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Neil Ramirez is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Neil Ramirez.
Yoenis Cespedes will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. Swing and a miss, but he's still in the driver's seat, 3-1. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
It shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th.
Let's go, Detroit.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Well, let's see it again in show motion. I don't know. That's awfully close. He might have got away with one there.
Nick Castellanos will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Well, first career appearance, first career strikeout. He's definitely got that swing and miss stuff. He's posted some pretty good strikeout totals in the minor leagues, and he's got his first major league strikeout right here.
Alex Avila will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Rios is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Tigers, second baseman,
Hernan Perez will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Things were looking pretty good for him when they got the first 2 men of the inning to reach, but it's all gone downhill since then.
Not much of a lead at second. Now here's the pitch. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. That's in there. Base hit. Jose Iglesias will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Base is loaded now with 2 away. And a swing and a miss as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. So the Tigers leave them loaded. They lead it 2-1. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary. Salvador Perez will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run, that's it.
Let's go, Tiger.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Yeah, and that's a good job here to get off the mound quickly, pounce on it, and then make a good strong throw.
Alex Rios will step in now, 0 for 2 to this point. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now.
And guys, I think the heavy stuff has arrived. This has got to be as hard as we've seen all afternoon.
slice down the line at first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Alex Gordon will dig in now. He struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats. We're in the 7th inning now. The pitchers duel, 2-1 our score. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Tough pitch to lay off there with 2 strikes. I'm not sure if that was a good take or whether he just got fooled on a changeup and couldn't pull the trigger.
Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. Fastball, then this one runs in on him as he has to dance out of danger there.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. Anthony Gose will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
And whatever you do, you can't let that previous call eat at you. You've got to come back with your best pitch here on 3-1.
Now the 3-1. And that is in there at the letters to run it full, 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Now, getting that first out is always critical in a one-run ball game. And they could certainly use a quick 7th inning here.
Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. The 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Danger looms on deck here in the person of Miguel Cabrera. The 3-1 coming. Comes back with a good slider there, and it's full 3-2. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. Gordon is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
And the fact that they're playing no doubles defense might have helped him out right here. This is a much tougher play if he's at his regular depth, but he ranges back to put this one away.
Miguel Cabrera will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Now a swing, and Cabrera blasts this one out to deep left field. And see you later. That one is gone. So a solo shot off the bat of Miguel Cabrera. And with it, the Tigers have been staked to a 3-1 lead.
That's a mistaken location right here. It could wind up really coming back to haunt him. This is a solo home run, and it makes this a 2-run lead now. And with the way their starters throwing the ball so far, it may wind up being all he needs.
Luke Hochevar is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Victor Martinez will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Yoenis Cespedes will step in. A couple of walks thus far. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. But the Tigers do strike for 1 on the solo home run by Miguel Cabrera. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 3-1 Tigers. Kendrys Morales will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And this is hit sharply toward the third base coaching box, a foul ball. Now a ball lined to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Now the Tigers skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Joaquin Soria will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. Omar Infante will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Swing and a ground ball to first. To Iglesias for 1. On to Cabrera, but it's too late, and they'll just get the 1. Mike Moustakas will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
There goes the runner. Fouled back. The 2-2 one more time. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be two? There's one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Royals bats are quiet there. They still trail it here 3-1. Nick Castellanos will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. One and two now.
And this is part of the reason why he's staring a hat trick right in the face. He just hasn't been able to recognize these pitches that are well out of the zone.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Well, there it is. Hat trick, my friend. That's a 3rd strikeout of the game. You know, luckily, his guys are winning, so it kind of lessens the blow, but actually, not so much.
Alex Avila will stand in. He flew out his last time up. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now a swing and a routine fly ball headed out toward Gordon in left. And that's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Hernan Perez.
Hernan Perez will dig in. He singled his last time around. On the ground towards second, taken by Infante. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, as the lead remains 3-1.
Your attention, please. Now
Safe situation here, so they'll hand it over to one of the best in the business, right-hander Joe Nathan. Alcides Escobar will stand in, needing to get things started here in the top of the 9th.
Let's go, shut him down.
Full count pitch on its way. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now after the leadoff walk, that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So let's see if they can use that as a springboard to a big inning.
Lorenzo Cain will dig in now, hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
There you go.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to Cabrera, and it's a double play.
Wow, that is a very quick turn up the middle there. This is not a guy that you're going to double up all that often, but you see the good feed and then the strong return throw, and they're indeed able to roll him up.
Eric Hosmer will stand in as their last chance now. 1-1 on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. A full house of 41,782 fans rise as one here in Detroit. Now a ball swung on and taken the opposite way out toward fairly deep left center. And that's going to do it as the catch is made, and the Tigers move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
And a good job here to come in and finish this one off. And in doing so, he's going to pick up his first save of the year.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. The offensive hero this afternoon for the Tigers was this man right here, Victor Martinez. Take a snapshot of that. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he winds up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't quite squeeze in the triple, but that's all right. Definitely did enough to earn himself the hardware.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Tigers win it 3-1. So long from Motown.
First for the victorious Tigers. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For Kansas City, 1 run on 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. Our paid attendance at Comerica Park this afternoon, a sellout of 40,000. The Tigers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to buckle up and drive home safely.